All right, if you're running a small or medium-sized business here in the UAE, listen up because the game is changing and it's changing fast. What we saw at GITEX Global 2025 has laid out a whole new path forward. So in this explainer, we are unpacking a strategic playbook, one that's designed to give your business a serious competitive edge come 2026. For years, AI was all about potential, right? Cool demos, flashy presentations. Well, GTEX 2025 basically ended all that. This quote says it all. It marks a huge shift. The conversation is no longer about if AI can do cool things, but how it's actually going to deliver real, tangible results for your business. And just to give you a sense of the scale here, we're not talking about some small regional conference. GTEX brought together more than 6,800 exhibitors from 180 countries. This was the world's technology stage, and the trends that came out of it are setting the agenda for everyone. And it wasn't just about the tech itself. It was about the money behind it. Over 1,200 investors were on the ground, and that tells you exactly where the smart money is flowing. If you want to attract that kind of capital, you have to be aligned with these trends. So here's the bottom line. This event was a genuine inflection point. It drew a clear line in the sand. And for small and medium businesses, it basically handed you a roadmap, a set of instructions on how to navigate the next couple of years, compete with the big guys, and actually win. So, here's what we're going to cover in this playbook. We'll start with the big picture, this new AI era. Then we'll dive into your tech, your team, your market focus, and finally, how to pull it all together for that killer competitive edge in 2026. First things first, we've got to understand this new AI era we're in. Before we jump into the what you need to do, let's talk about the why. Why is this strategic shift so critical for your business right here, right now? Okay, this idea right here is probably the single most important concept to grasp. The UAE is no longer just a marketplace for technology, it is a co-architect of the global digital future. This creates a massive opportunity for businesses that align with that national vision. You're not just building a company in a vacuum, you're building it inside a national blueprint for innovation. So how does that big national vision actually translate to your business? Let's get practical and move to our first actionable play, your technology and your infrastructure. You know, the old way was kind of like a science project, wasn't it? Dabbling with these complex, expensive AI models just so you could say you were doing AI. Well, that's over. The 2026 mandate is totally different. Now, every single tech investment you make has to be an enterprise-ready solution that delivers a clear, quantifiable return. The era of tech for tech's sake is officially dead.
Now, here's where it gets really powerful for local SMBs. A central theme at GITEX was the huge regional investment into building secure local data infrastructure. And this isn't just some technical detail, it's a strategic advantage that you can now tap into.
And to really understand the scale of this investment, just look at the strategic alliance between giants like AWS and IEN. It's a commitment of over $1 billion, $1 billion, all focused on accelerating AI deployment right here. This is world-class infrastructure being built right on your doorstep. So what does sovereign AI workloads actually mean for your business? Let's cut through the jargon. It means you get access to top-of-the-line, super secure, high-performance data platforms without the insane upfront cost. The source material calls it a subsidized competitive advantage, and that's exactly what it is. You're getting top-tier infrastructure at a fraction of the usual price. Okay, let's move on to our second play, which focuses on two of the most critical elements of any business, your people and your protection. We're talking about your team and your security.
As we all get more digital, the risks go up. So the new mandate for cyber resilience is a two-step process. First, you've got to align your security governance with the national standards coming from the UAE's Cybersecurity Council. Second, you have to build a human firewall. With AI-enhanced threats getting smarter every day, your absolute best defense is constant mandatory training for your entire team.
Now let's talk about the other side of the human equation, talent. For almost every growing company out there, the single biggest headache is finding people with the right skills. But here's the thing, this isn't just your problem, it's a national priority, and a national-level solution is already taking shape. And just look at the scale of this solution. The AI Nation AFAC program is aiming to train 30,000 people in critical AI and cloud skills. 30,000 people. A massive talent pool is being built specifically for businesses like yours.
So here's your action item. This is crucial. Don't just wait around to find talent. Help create it.
Proactively enroll your teams in these government-backed programs. It is by far the most cost-effective way to close your internal skills gap and make your company way more competitive and attractive to investors. This brings us to our third and final strategic play, the sector alignment mandate. This is all about being incredibly smart about where you choose to compete and where you decide to innovate. The message from the GITEX floor was unmistakable. Capital, government support, and partnerships are all pouring into these future-critical sectors. If your business operates in or can pivot to support digital health, future mobility, smart cities, or clean tech, you're positioning yourself directly in the flow of opportunity. Strategic alignment here is absolutely non-negotiable for rapid growth.
So, let's bring all of this together. We've looked at the new era, your tech, your team, and your market. How do these plays combine to create an unbeatable competitive edge for 2026? It all boils down to this one powerful concept, the Deployment Doctrine. This is your key to winning. It's a strategy built on 3 pillars. First, integrate AI that delivers measurable ROI, period. Second, take full advantage of that subsidized sovereign cloud infrastructure. And third, strategically align every decision you make, from security to hiring, with the national frameworks being built. This is the formula.
And that leaves us with one final crucial question. The playbook is on the table, the infrastructure is being built, and the national vision is crystal clear. The UAE is co-architecting the future of global innovation. The only question left is, are you?